Hi guys, welcome back Alley Cats. And if you're not an Alley Cat, subscribe, become one. Join the kitty litter. It's not as gross as it sounds. Like this video, share it with your friends and family so that they can become Alley Cats too. Turn on the notifications so you know when I post. I post every Wednesday and Friday now. I'm so excited! And let's get into this video. So you can see that I have half a face on. There's a reason. I'm not just being weird, I promise. Say you were just seeing this side of my face. So I already know that you know by the title what I'm about to say, but I feel like most people looking at this side of my face right now would suspect that I'm wearing full foundation. My complexion looks even, flawless, if I do say so myself. I'm contoured and blushed and highlighted and even, but what would I feel like surprise many people is that I'm not wearing foundation on either side of my face. I mean, this side is obvious. I don't have anything on over here, period. But this side of my face, not a lick of foundation. Not a little, not a dot, nothing. This is something that continually surprises my clients, actually. I'm a professional makeup artist, if you don't know. I will get asked all the time what foundation I'm wearing. Uh-oh. This was even worse when I worked at Sephora and Ulta because you were supposed to be selling foundations. And so I'd be like, I actually started wearing foundations there just to be able to say I was wearing something, which is like, oops, sorry. But anyways, the last foundation I actually wore was in a video, and it was for an Ulta haul. I had bought the NYX Born to Glow foundation. I just wanted to review their whole line, honestly, so that's why I bought it. To me, I don't see any point in foundation if you don't need a lot of coverage. Now, I feel like people tend to think that they need more coverage than they actually do, just because they have some red spots, some pimples, discoloration, hyperpigmentation. You still don't need it. Now, if you would just prefer to do that step rather than these other steps I'm going to show you, then that's you, boo. I wouldn't judge anyone for wearing foundation. I don't care. If I can save a girl or boy some time, then I will feel great about that. So let's get into my tips and tricks. So my first tip is to really assess your skin. Just take a good look, see what is discolored, see where the redness is, the hyperpigmentation is, the acne is. Just really assess what needs corrected and then find the proper color correctors for your skin tone to color correct them. I have found my absolute love in this product here that I'm about to show you. And my true love is the Joe Blasco Neutralizer and Tattoo Cover Concealer. I have it in the shade Red Neutralizer 1. It's perfect for my skin tone to neutralize redness, but not create a green or yellow base that I have to then cover with foundation. I don't have to do that. With this, it blends straight into my skin, but it also neutralizes the redness. It is a miracle worker. I love this product. Right now, I only have a little sample cup thing. I will be buying the full product, but this sample that I got has lasted way too long, honestly. They put so much in here, it's very nice. I bought this off of Camera Ready Cosmetics. If you are a licensed professional, cosmetologist, esthetician, makeup artist, you can go on there and get a discount. If not, then you can buy it at full price. But here's the little sample cup. You can see it's just a little sample. They wrote the JB Red Neutralizer. I'm going to show you the tone of it. It's used, it's very well used in there, but there's still like a lot. And there are so many shades. There will be a shade for everyone, so please check it out. It's amazing. And that's my first step. So what I'll do is neutralize my redness. I use the Kala brush, the Kala concealer brush. All right, so I'm just gonna point out some redness that I have. My skin is in a good place right now. I'll admit it is looking fairly nice right now. I still have redness. So I have redness right around my nose. Almost everyone does. It's a hormonal thing, especially in women. And then I have redness right through here. There's some broken capillaries through my nose, which shows up as like redness right underneath the skin. I have some redness right here. I get redness right next to my mouth here. And those are areas that never go away. Like that, they're always red. Always. This is some past acne here, some hyperpigmentation from it. So what I'll do is I'll pinpoint those areas with a small amount of this neutralizer and start placing it. So I'll start with this acne here, right next to my mouth. And then I said I had some redness right here. Actually, I had acne right there too, so there's a little hyperpigmentation there. And I have a spot like way back here. I don't know if you can see him, but he's like way back there, trying to hide from me, but I see you. And my chin always has like a slight tinge of redness, so I like to get rid of that. And now to blend, I honestly just use my fingers, which is not a shock to any of you, I'm sure. I use my hands for everything. And I just tap directly in place. I don't want to spread it to anywhere that doesn't need it. You can see that my skin is already looking so much more even. My next step will be to correct my under eyes. You can see that that darkness underneath my eye is really standing out now. I'm going to be using the NYX Dark Circle Corrector, and this is in light/pale. So you see I'm really utilizing correctors. And I'm still using the smallest amount of them too. I'm not putting big blobs of liquid on my face. You don't need a big triangle across your face. You just don't, okay? You don't. Once my under eyes are corrected, you can see again that my face is starting to look very even. Now here comes some concealer. No foundation still, but let's grab out a concealer. So I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Nude. I'm actually going to have a video out, if it's not out already, it'll be out after this, but of how I really color correct and conceal my eyes. So that will be out soon, or already is. I am only taking product from the very top of the product of the concealer here. I'm not even pulling the wand out. You don't need to. You only need the smallest amount of product, which is already up here. I'm taking a small, precise brush, and I'm only placing the concealer where I need it in my under eye. So directly in the under eye. And I choose a shade that is an almost perfect match to my skin tone. I would say it's a half shade to 1 shade lighter than my skin at the most. Once it's placed, you blend it out, and then you can add more if you need more. You can feather that out to blend it away from the eye just a little bit. I'm not picking up any other product to do that though. And once you feel like that is a good amount of coverage, which I feel like that concealed my dark circle beautifully, then you just set it. To set my under eye, I'm using the RCMA No Color Powder. And I'm just using a beauty blender to apply this, grabbing very little and tapping it right up underneath the eye there. Really pressing it in. I don't know if you can see that, but my skin looks pretty flawless. My skin's looking pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. So now to give this full face effect, this full beat effect, we're going to start shaping the face. I'm using 2 different cream contour sticks. One is from AOA Studio. It's a Sculpt Effects stick in Nude. This is a very gray tone contour. And the other one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick in the shade Mink. And this one's a warm contour. I like to mix the two to get a little more balanced, to get a more of a neutral effect. So I'm not going to go too in depth here. You guys have seen me contour and everything before. And I will be releasing a more in-depth video on how I contour, so I don't want to go too far into this. Now I'm going in with an AOA Studio E112 brush, and I'm going to contour my nose. Once that's laid down, I'm going to set my face completely. And now I'm ready for my blush. I'm going to be using the NYX Baked Blush, and it's in the shade Journey, and using a Morphe E46 brush to apply it. So for the highlighter, I used the Laura Mercier Face Illuminator in Devotion. You can see that this is a very well-loved product. Don't judge me. It's a gorgeous highlighter, like absolutely beautiful. Just gives your face like the most beautiful glow. Ah, look at that. Instant, like flawless skin. So as you can see, like my skin's flawless on both sides now. Like, where is the need for foundation? I don't see it, okay? I just don't see the need. So I'm gonna finish my face, the rest of my face off camera, and I'm gonna be right back. So as you can see, you don't need foundation. Why waste the time? And why waste the money? Foundation is one of the most expensive parts of your makeup routine that you have to replenish more often than you replenish like eyeshadows, let's say, because that would probably be the next expensive. Save some money, save some time, and save your skin without wearing all of this stuff like packed on your face. Your skin is breathing all through the day. Now, I'm not saying what I have on my face is good for my skin. The contour sticks and everything, no. Definitely not. When I'm done wearing my makeup, I take it off. I don't let it sit on my skin the rest of the day. I try and take it off right when I'm done with it. I don't think I'm going anywhere after this, so I'm probably just gonna take this right off. All I'm saying is your skin is breathing more than it would breathe if you had a full coverage foundation laying on it. Now, I still think BB creams and CC creams and light foundations, they're not the devil. They're fine, you know. And even full coverage foundation, hell yeah. There's still times when you feel you need that. Say you're on television, film, photography. There are occasions that I put people in full coverage foundation. My brides, I put them in full coverage foundation. It's airbrush, it looks flawless and gorgeous, and it's because they're being photographed. So there are, of course, occasions where foundation is necessary. For this right now, I don't need foundation. Walking around in life, definitely don't need foundation. I just am trying to reverse Instagram culture. That is my goal, because you don't need all those crazy tricks, all the dripping of the liquids all over the face, the crazy designs of the contour and highlight. Like, it makes for cool content and cool videos, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna be boring. You don't need that. You just don't. So I hope you guys learned something today. I hope that this helps you feel a little more comfortable just wearing your skin. Just love your skin. Really inspect it and see what actually needs covered, because the whole thing doesn't need covered. I promise you. So I hope you liked this video, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and become an alley cat. Alley cat. Like this video, share it with your friends and family so that they can become alley cats too. Turn on the notifications so you know when I post. I post every Wednesday and Friday. And that's it. I love you. Bye.